Hello traders, Rich here, and here's a quick but detailed update on DAX. As usual, if you guys like video analysis, let me know in the comments or simply leave a like. And you can even request a specific instrument that would you like me to go over next in the comment section below. So let's get started. For those who know me know that we always start from the daily and weekly time frames to know where we stand in the market. Are we overall bullish, just like this one obviously? Are we overall bearish, or are we stuck inside a range? And then we'll zoom into lower time frames and look for potential buy and sell setups. It depends on the condition. So for now, as mentioned previously, we are overall bullish on DAX, and we don't need to draw trend lines or even to compare the highs and lows to know that. It's obvious that this one is going up. And if we need to analyze this one from a microstructure perspective, we can clearly see that it's making higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs, right, and higher lows. Higher highs here price made equal high, but then the sellers failed to break below the previous low. So we are still overall bullish, and now we are in the impulse phase. Let me show it to you. Impulse corrective, impulse corrective. So now we are currently in the impulse phase, and we also had one here. So DAX is making new all-time highs. So the previous all-time high was around here, and then price broke it upward. So now the new all-time high is around the 15K. And since we don't have typical support and resistance, because this one is moving upward in a steep way, we don't have typical support and resistance where price failed to break many times above or below a certain area. That's why we always go, in this case, for round numbers or for supply and demand zones. And obviously you can see it. We have the 15K, and I already drew this one in green. So that's why we can expect, nothing is for sure yet, we always zoom in and get extra confirmation, but we can expect a rejection from here. And if this happens, this would be a very strong area to look for buy setups, because first of all, it's a 14K round number. Second, because we have this demand area as price made an aggressive movement upward from it. Third, because this one was previously respected by price. It was acting as resistance previously, then price broke it upward, so it's now would act as a potential support. So right when the resistance is broken, it can act as a potential, I insist on the word potential, support. Okay, so now we know where we stand in the market. Now we can zoom into lower time frames and look forward, in this case, for sell setups. And you already see analysis here, as I posted this picture on TradingView, like I guess last week. So if you read these ones, you will get a full idea about what we are waiting for and why. First of all, as mentioned from daily, we have the 15K round number. Second, we have this, what I call overbought area. So this trend line is the offset of this trend line, right? So it's acting as a non-horizontal resistance, or what I call overbought area. So we'll be looking for sell setups. And of course, it's an area and not a laser line. So we should treat it like this, for example, but I draw it as a laser level to make the chart cleaner, okay? And of course, now we have also a third confluence around this area, which is the lower brown trend line. So here would be a very, very strong area to look for buy setups, since we had, as I showed you from daily, demand, round number, previous resistance to support, and now we have this brown trend line. So, and obviously DAX is now overextended. It made a very big movement upward. So now it's time for a retest, and I'm not saying that it's 100% for sure. DAX can still break the 15K, the 15K upward. In this case, we'll be looking for buy setups on the retest, because it's the only key rejection area around this area, because the price is making new all-time highs. So we don't have typical support and resistance. But since it's around the 15K and price didn't break it up with two big bullish candles from daily, it's still acting as a resistance and a rejection to reject price downwards. That's why we are looking for sell setups, and that's why you see this this arrow here that we are looking, and I insist on the word looking. Never ever sell blindly. We always wait for extra confirmation and trigger. But now you got an even better idea from H4, that we already had like a big picture from daily, and now a better idea from H4. Now we can zoom into H1 time frame and look for what? For sell opportunities. We can clearly see that DAX is now overall bullish from a short-term perspective, trading inside this red channel. Okay, so this one is connecting this, this, and this, and for now, since it's around the 15K, we'll be looking for sell setups. That's why we'll be waiting for a new swing low, in this case, to form around our lower red trend line to consider it valid, or consider what I call our trigger swing, and then we'll sell on break downward. So you will see me doing something like this. For those who follow me on TradingView, you will see me drawing like this one, that we are waiting for this one, and of course the price has to form this swing low first, right, to consider it our trigger swing, and this one can still be formed here or can still be formed here. So it doesn't have to exactly go like this and form this one, but because many members ask me about that I'm predicting that it will go up, go down. I'm not predicting. This is what I would like to see, so that my rules will be met to enter the trade. Okay, and that doesn't have to happen, but if this happens, then I will enter sell on this swing low breakdowners. And of course, meanwhile, until this happens, DAX would be overall bullish and can still trade higher until the sell is activated. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.